We're now going to look at reports. So go back to the navigation, site and report. You'll see that the test site has been pre-selected and there are 6 options for report types. There are daily, weekly and monthly, then between dates, incident and test. So to start, we will select the daily report. Just note that if no data has been recorded for a particular date, the report won't be generated. In this example, we're going to select the 15th of June. Scroll up and then click Generate Report. On the top left, you can see the details about the report. So we have the site name, the report type, the time it was created, the name of the user, the company, the start and the end date. If you've asked for custom branding, this will be shown on the top right-hand side of the report. This graph is quite similar to the one on the dashboard. It shows the total number of events that have happened. So below this are the actual events that have been recorded on the Iris device. The events shown are only from the 15th of June, as that's what we selected on the daily report. So first of all, we have the node number on the left here, then the name of the event and the date and time. To print or to download the report, scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Print or Download Report. This will display a print window where you can either save as a PDF or send to your printer. If you have a lot of events, this will take longer to load. So heading back to the main reports page, if I click Daily again, that will reduce the menus. So looking at a weekly report now, if you want to report on a particular week, all you have to do is select one date during that week. So if I go back to February and select the 10th, that will generate the data for that whole week. And in a similar way, if you click monthly, all you have to do is click one date in that month and it will generate the report for the whole month. Between dates allows you to select a start date and an end date to generate the report. So in this example, we'll select data beginning on the 15th of June and ending on the 16th. You can now see that the report date has changed to between dates, and the start point of the data is the 15th of June and the end point is the 16th of June. Incident reports work in a different way. These reports are generated based on when a fire or alarm occurs. There are 3 options: daily, weekly and monthly. These work in the same way as the reports above. You can select a date, a week or a month depending on how much data you would like to see. So for this example, we'll select a date within June to see all the activity that has happened during that month. Here we can see fire or alarm events, all of which occurred in the month that we selected. The event is displayed in a red block with a timestamp next to it. You can generate an incident report by clicking on the event. So here we're going to pick the first incident. So as you can see, this report looks slightly different. The report captures all the data from the time of the fire or alarm until a panel reset is seen from the same panel. The fires and alarms are highlighted in red, and the panel reset is highlighted in green. You can also print or download these reports as before. Lastly, test reports work in a similar way to the incident report. Test reports can also be generated as daily, weekly or monthly. Let's look at weekly test reports. As before, we'll find all the reports captured during that period. So for this week, only one test has been recorded. You can see the event, or in this case, when the iris was put into weekly test mode, here in the red box. So click on the event, So here in the report, we can see when test mode began and when a panel reset was. And finally, test reports. These are similar to incident reports. They can be generated daily, weekly, or monthly. So we'll look at weekly. I'm going to pick a particular week by selecting one date from that week and click Get Weekly Tests. As you can see, there was only one event that week, and this is when Iris was put into weekly test mode. So we're going to click on the event for more detail. Here in the report, we can see when the test mode started and when it was stopped, and all the events that occurred during the test mode. So again, we can print or download the report here. So that covers all our report types.